La belle époque, oh oh.
Birds seem to like the sunflowers. Still waiting for them to harvest them. Alright, we've got some intense repair work going on. So he's trying to make a repair of basically the downspout there that's causing all of this moisture to happen. So I guess there's a crack in this downspout. So he's making an insert to go inside.
Désolé, ça taille.
Wait.
Désolé, ça tape pas.
No, c'est bon. So, yeah. That's where we're at. Alright, we've got the carpenter working on downspout number 2, trying to keep them from leaking. So he's placing inserts inside the downspout and clean them out so that hopefully they will dry out. I don't know if you saw it in the previous video because the tail wax wet around the downspout. You can see it's all wet around here, and this one as well. This one he's fixed, but I hope, but it's gonna probably take a while to dry out. You fly thousands and thousands of miles, and back here you are, back in the hovel.
Back at the scene of the crime. Well, just trying to resurrect the electric here.
Okay.
I want to plug something in, so first I have to do the electric. And,
of course.
Then we're going to install the new sconces, hang the mirror, and finally
the hoop.
the shower curtain loop.
That'll be exciting. I'll actually be able to use it.
And the shelves for the
right.
closets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. Exciting.
It's very exciting. Get this finished. And
the last three tiles.
Well, 2 actually, right? We have 1.
Right. Good thing we ordered 20, Bruce.
Well, that's just due to my efficiency.
The times 10.
Yeah, that's that factor. Wow. Never had too many tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
It's really coming along.
Yeah.
I think maybe we have to, that's not looking too level.
No.
So
Well, that's the part where I couldn't
That's
get.
the new one? Yeah.
So that's the new one. But if you push it,
Oh, will it?
it wiggles.
Okay.
That's the one thing.
Okay, so we'll sort that out too. And
Yeah.
then finally you have your bathroom back.
Yeah. That'll be exciting. I never did have a shower in here the whole time I owned the house because the shower never worked in here.
Oh, really?
Well, it didn't have a door, I think, was the
Oh,
problem.
that's right, yeah.
So
Yeah.
they took the door with them.
And oh my god! And then we'll figure something out for the trim on the door on this side.
Oh, right, yeah. This closet. We've decided, I think we've decided Bruce is gonna build doors here.
Yeah.
And this will become a big closet. And then I'm gonna put this armoire into a 12, I think. It'll go
okay.
because of it has the same motif as the bed.
Yeah. Very nice.
And then I'll have a closet here and I'll move that to there.
I think this would be really nice.
Yeah. And then just paint it with the same.
We'll,
colors.
as you said, we'll go back to the trim supplier and get something that matches.
Yeah, the
The
trims.
existing, because it's different on both doors and windows and
Of course it is.
valances and crown molds.
Yeah, I didn't even try to match the
We'll
ground
just get
molding.
something that's commensurate with the page.
Yeah, sounds good. Cool. Yeah. So, hello everybody. I'm here today with Michael Ryan, and Michael is going to be teaching the Seeing Light and Color retreat, which will be happening next June of 2025. And so he came today for a visit to see the chateau for the first time and get to see what you're dealing with, see a little bit of the crazy. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to tell you a little bit more about the retreat, and I thought I would kind of hand it over to Michael to explain what we're going to be learning and who should be learning it and who should
Yes.
come and all of that fun stuff.
Okay. The workshop entitled Seeing Light and Color is mainly going to be about preparing yourself for making art in terms of your consciousness being focused properly before you begin your artwork. And I like to start my workshops with a walking meditation, and that allows you to synchronize your breathing with your movement in a walking meditation, so that when you're aware that you're breathing, you're not busy with your thoughts. And if you're not busy with your thoughts, you're here in the moment. And when you're in the moment, you're able to better focus on what's happening around you. You're seeing reality as it is without the influence of your thoughts and being distracted. See clearly what's in front of you, but also in terms of that this tree here is not a tree, the leaves are green. You're seeing the color green. You're seeing a color that corresponds to the pastels that you'll be using in the pastel workshop. So that, if you can see green, and you can see the color of the earth, maybe a rich brown, you can relate brown to green. And you're not trying to make the earth, you're not trying to make a cypress tree, or you're not trying to make a pine tree. You're just looking at the world in terms of color and in terms of light, which simplifies everything. When you're trying to reproduce something that you can identify with your thoughts, putting a label on it: cypress tree, table, chair, fountain, house. Then you've created a lot of difficulty for yourself, and it's not necessary. When I start a workshop, normally I look at the people, the students, and I say, well, you look like a group of intelligent people, and that's going to be a problem because I need you all to be very stupid. I need you to see like a child, to look at the world before you have a vocabulary, before you've labeled everything, and you can then much more easily see the relationships in terms of color and composition. It can be quite simple if you don't right at the beginning make it more difficult than it needs to be, and that's what I like to focus on, which of course makes it accessible to everyone. You don't need to have an art degree. You don't need to have years of experience.
Do you find it easier teaching somebody who hasn't had art as a background?
Often that can happen, to get them to simplify, to let go of their methods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you teach, you're really teaching just not even shape. Like, it's just a block of color, a block of color, a block of color almost. It sounds like.
It's it is that, but at the same time, when I go to a museum with students and I show them a realistic painting, I explain to them that every painting is an abstract painting because it's color on a two-dimensional surface.
Sure.
So it's always abstract.
Yeah.
So even if you're doing a pastel, and I see a tree trunk, and I see a house, and I see a rock. If it's done well, according to the principles that I work with, then you'll see that the structure is good, the composition is good, and the color relationships are good. So it's even if it's becomes fairly realistic, recognizable, that's because things were placed properly and not because you made a birch tree look like a birch tree.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if it will to everybody.
But it's about learning to see simply and not complicating what you're seeing with all the experience and thoughts and labels and
Right.
that you've accumulated.
Yeah, which is actually quite hard to do.
It is hard to do. It is
yeah.
hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I know I've definitely kind of struggled with that. And in my own art, I've kind of let go of all of that because in my own art, all my art just comes from, it's just like giant mistakes all over the place, And then I just play and play and play, and then after a while, like Trump, I tried to make it all come together beautifully.
Right. Tapestry is complete.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It all has to sort of flow somehow.
Yeah.
And that's when, this sort of graphics and composition and all that other all the artistic stuff kind of comes in. But for the most part, it's just so fun to play.
Yeah, and it should be play. It should. When you start a pastel and you start putting colors down, you say, okay, I'm going to have this. I see this woman dressed in an orange dress with green trees in the background. As soon as you put that orange down, suddenly you're looking at someone in nature sitting in front of you with sky and everything all around. But as soon as you put that orange down on a specific place on the canvas, suddenly that delineates the space, and then you decide where would I put the tree. I see that the tree is there, but if I put it there or put it here,
right,
that's a better spot, and it works better with the orange. And so you're observing reality very carefully, but then putting it on your paper in a way that works, that everything will be solid in composition and in relationship.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the people coming, I mean, what would they look like?
Well, as I said, we start with the walking meditation.
Yes, that sounds great.
And just to calm your mind and allow you to be here better and look around. Choose something that we're going to work on, and begin. And I'll be there to, of course, to guide and it's important, I think, to let everyone do something that's natural for them. To let them start in the way that they start. And I had a good teacher at the National Academy in New York, and he was a very realistic artist, but he didn't have a dance that he wanted everyone to learn the steps. He danced with each student. He learned how they moved and what they wanted to do, and I found that really good. So I want to work with each student and find what's their natural inclination. I knew a woman in upstate New York who, when she was 18, she took painting lessons with Willem de Koning, and the abstract painter. And the first thing she learned with him was, he said, here's a brush, here's a canvas, show me what your body wants to do. Do you want to make circles? Do you want to go up and down?
Right.
Do you do this? Do you do that? So let me see your natural body rhythms and things. And everyone has their own approach.
Right.
And then I'll work with that. And I'll help you to work on the compositions and color relationships and things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there anything particular to pastels that make them? I know they're easy, obviously, to travel with. So that's part of the appeal. But in terms of, like, I've never really worked with pastels.
Pastel is compressed.
And these are chalk pastels
Yeah.
as opposed to oil pastels.
Right.
just to
Yes.
clarify that.
Pastel is compressed color. It's when you make oil paints, you take powdered color
Yeah.
and you mix oil with it, put it in a tube. That's oil paint. With pastels, you add some chemicals, and it solidifies into a stick.
Yeah.
And you're actually applying pure color on the papers. That's what makes it really
Yeah.
beautiful. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I mean,
have to be, but
Yeah, the colors in your paintings are just incredible. And you achieved that both in paint and pastel. So
I love color, and
Yeah.
and when I give a pastel workshop, that really rejuvenates my feeling
Yeah.
for color. I get excited by what the students do.
Yeah.
I've been a professional artist for 40-something years, and when I see the students' work, it's so innocent and it's so unpredictable for me.
Yeah.
And it really excites me. And often after workshop, I ride a few weeks on that energy that I get from the students.
I could see that.
especially.
Yeah, absolutely.
The workshop will also focus on the figure in the landscape, and I think that's important.
What does that mean? A figure, like a person in the
A
landscape?
person in the
Okay.
landscape, and that's important. I feel that a figure in the landscape don't have to be two separate things. A face in shadow that's a warm shadow is also a color, and the guy behind is also a color. And how does blue and a warm red shadow color relate to each other? So it doesn't have to be a delineated face and a sky with clouds. On your paper, you identify those things as what I just told you they are in your mind. But when you're making a pastel, it's a color. When you look at the face and you see the color of the face and you put that color down, it's a color on your paper. And then you choose for the sky and you put that next to it. You're not putting sky down, you're putting a blue color down. And then you have two colors together, put in the right place, in the right shape. And what do they do with each other? And that's how you go further with your composition. That helps you to drop all the differences and helps you to appreciate better that on your canvas, on your piece of paper, the colors you're putting down that represent the things that you've seen, they need to compositionally relate to each other, and the colors relate to each other,
And presumably you will help us do that.
yes, and I will help you do that. I will.
That
help,
sounds really complicated.
Sorry, I will help you. The explanation is complicated, but the execution is fun, and it's about the richness of color and playing with color and being aware of what you're looking at.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I love so much about your work is just, I mean, it's the colors you put together where, some I like, blue and yellow, got it, like that makes sense to me. But there's a couple where I was just like, oh, I wouldn't have thought to put that color to that color, just sort of like.
And that's part of what we will be doing. Is
yeah,
it's
sort
you
of
mentioned the
like-
word thought, and thought is not involved. It's about
Right.
it might surprise
It's
you
almost
the colors I use, but the colors while I was working, I saw very clearly in front of me, this should be this color, and this should
Okay.
be that color,
Okay,
and the
interesting.
things around me, they suggest all those things.
Okay.
And it's all about daring as well.
Okay.
Finding that and responding to that first impulse,
Okay.
and not calling it stupid and pushing it away,
Right,
but just
right.
just go with it.
Yep.
And it could be a mistake, and it could be exactly the right move.
Yeah.
And that's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love playing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to be playing a lot.
Okay, we're going to be playing.
Oh, and we're going to be drinking wine and going on excursions
Yes,
and going
yes.
to the art museum.
Yes, yes.
And all kinds of fun things.
Yes.
And eating really well.
Not bad. Not
We
bad.
won't just be, painting. Oh, I'm super excited. I can't
Yeah.
wait to make it. I'm really excited. So
It'll be
I hope
great.
you guys are excited too. I don't want to ramble on too much, but yeah. So if you want more information, chateauchronicles.com under retreats, and check it out. And there's a 10% discount until October 1st. So if you sign up before October 1st, you get a good deal. There's already 2 people signed up, and we'll probably take a total of 10. So yeah, sign up, everybody.
Yeah.
Sign up.
Come
Thanks,
on,
Michael.
come. You're welcome.
Yay. All right, it's a pouring rain Sunday afternoon. Yeah. And I'm here with Bruce in the cottage.
Time to lay out the bathroom.
Time to figure out the bathroom.
A kick-ass shower.
So I'm going to record it for posterity so we can come back to it. And
When we first cleared it out and reframed, there was an idea to connect the stairwell landing with a independent entry to the new bathroom.
right, in which case we'd have to have a hall come around.
Requires a hallway.
Yeah.
And it's basically half your bedroom.
Right. So in the end, we've decided to just the stairs come into the bedroom, and then we'll just make a wall here, and this will be the bathroom, kind of like it was before. So
maybe you put a step here.
okay,
And this becomes the shower.
okay, and we need a step there because of the stair coming up.
Yeah. I'd love to put the stairs back in at some point once the floor is poured, just so we can have a look at the clearance.
I need to get those stairs moved before the retreat, by the way.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Maybe you and Matt can do it together. I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, so the idea being this wall of the cliff,
Yeah,
we strip it off and it becomes
the shower, the inside shower. That'd be so cool. Yeah, both walls.
seriously awesome. Yeah. That's,
Mm-hmm.
And then this regular stone wall.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be really cool.
And you've got lots of height here.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm down. Down with that.
Yeah.
And then what? Sink or sink? Sink. The toilet has to go in the corner.
I would say toilet in the corner. If you want a bathtub too,
Oh right.
try to put it under the window.
True. Yeah.
And then
And then toilet and sink here.
Toilet vanity.
Okay.
Or I guess
Door. Yeah.
here. And then that gives you
A whole
here
length.
for,
Yeah.
for storage or
Linens.
console of some sort.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Piece of
Or maybe it's on this side, right? Like this
Yeah,
becomes
true.
the closet for the bedroom here.
and it's not crowded. Plus you've got storage. Kick-ass shower. Get another get another massive clawfoot tub.
Yep. I need to hunt down another chateau.
Keep the theme going. Yeah. Where was it we saw all those tubs? Was it a brocante?
I don't remember. Maybe.
Yeah. They're available.
Yeah.
So the only mystery right now is stripping off this wall. You can see the rock itself ends here, and then they've kind of plastered this.
Oh, I see. Huh.
So
So they put plaster out and to put plaster on.
plaster on plaster. So I mean, this is obvious, but it'll still need to be pointed.
Yeah.
And it will reveal. This is really part
Oh,
of
I see. That's part of the
archway of the entry to
to the other
original
cave. Oh,
chapel.
right, to the other. Yeah, the chapel cave.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah, because we've decided that this is an original door down here to the chapel cave. So at some point, this space, whatever it was, whether it was a cave or this actual house, was connected to that cave.
That's going to be a lot of shower.
That's a big shower. That's all right. I can do a big shower.
Maybe it could go straight across.
Yeah.
But the lower this floor is, the tighter the space for the stairwell.
Right,
stairs
right.
themselves.
But because of the door, we may have to have it turn at the bottom anyway, right?
Yeah, if you turn it at the bottom. So if it turns at the bottom, that turn will be about here, which will mean that this floor has to be higher.
Oh, I see. Right. So unless we put it the same as it was, down and then down, but then we cut into the...
Yeah, that was the idea. If we put it
straight
across.
across.
The wall, then you save...
all that room.
All the
And it's
space.
such lost room anyway because of the wall is all
right.
funky doodle.
Cattywampus.
Cattywampus. Right. Oh, look, the sun's out now.
It's a miracle.
So strange,
my
this
God.
weather. It's so crazy.
It's been so awful. Hey, did you see these?
Oh, I hear Tama coming.
It may have been, one of those air...
I suppose, but they could have been little windows. They have little lintels over them.
Yeah.
But,
And then filled in with brick at some point.
oh,
And wood sill?
they have a little wood sill. Were they vents?
Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder.
Yeah,
Hey, Tama.
we're here. We're up here.
So you're making house calls on Sunday now. Come on, man.
It's okay. It's Sunday, Monday. I don't care.
Ça va? I'm filming.
Yeah, you're filming.
You're Phil, you're okay. Did you see these?
Yep. Yeah, it's all window.
Old windows?
Yeah.
Or air vent or...
About, before, it's always a little window because for keeping the warm inside.
Yeah, right.
So I think it was the first window. This one they made it after.
And then the big ones.
And the big,
Yeah, they're so cute.
Could you make a case to the Marie?
To open it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's open it and that's it.
Cross that bridge already.
Yeah, open it and well. But it will be really, very, very little.
Yeah.
It will. But
But right
it would
now-
be,
Yeah.
it doesn't have a lot of light, this
I'm
one.
sure this one will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you're gonna make your wall between the
I know, it's true. Even less light.
Get light in too, so
And once the stairs are
Yeah, the
locked, so you
stairs.
don't get the
Yeah.
skylight.
yeah.
No one window.
That's why I was saying a bit to make like glass.
Glass.
A glass floor.
Floor.
But then I would never walk on it because...
Yeah. But at some, on the edge, on the
Oh, I see, yeah.
size,
Oh, yeah.
because of the ceiling is gonna
Right,
be
that's
very
true, yeah.
low, so it's a place where
Yeah, you wouldn't
gonna
walk on that
walk.
area.
So you can have some
Yeah.
light. If you want light, one sufficient.
One way.
Or
Although this seems
What's the name
easier.
for that in French? The light in the...
Puits de lumière. Light well.
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 A light well. Light well.
Puits c'est well.
Ah.
Et lumière. Light.
Lumière.
Yeah.
Puits de
Oui,
lumière.
yeah. I like the idea of these little... We can make little round windows.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cute.
Wait until you got the code from the menuisier. Let's see if you want a cute too little.
Yeah.
It's a little more with it. 5,000.
Yeah.
But,
True.
yeah.
Because if you open it
Original.
and you put you here glass, it's gonna be like
Yeah, it's maybe...
Yeah, it'll be just tiny.
yeah.
Thought it would be something. Like on a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Porthole.
Or we decide to open bigger
Right.
hole, make bigger change it.
change this.
Yeah, change this. And,
No, that gets too complicated. I like the idea of the little porthole windows.
Right. Different heights.
yeah.
Is this one inside the
The
this one's
bathroom?
inside the bathroom?
Is it?
You can
That's
make
the
it. You take it 5 centimeters. Your choice. Yeah, you can. The wall is not here. So, because if there's a wall come here, it's in the.
It's in the middle of it?
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah.
Look at the beam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Right, walls here. Yeah. Make a little pocket for it.
you can move the wall like this.
Put the wall wherever you want.
There's too much water here. So that's why.
So it's wet all along here.
Yeah. So it's not safe to go. So stop here. Yes.
How wide?
I think 20 should be alright. No?
Okay.
20, 25.
And what goes in there? The volcanic rock?
Volcanic with
Oh,
lime.
with show?
With show, yeah.
Okay, so it's a different, okay.
It's without mix.
And this is just regular gravel with show?
This is show.
Yes, exactly.
So the only difference is the aggregate, the gravel.
Yeah, the gravel. Just the gravel is different.
And we take that all the way around.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And like this also, we will be. We have
By hand,
the thing to. By hand, yeah. But when we do the form,
Yeah.
we have a good level. And we can put
Yeah.
the.
So we're going to set it with the laser.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
And it'll just be the edge of the board so that we can
Yeah.
run it. And then I can put boards along
Yeah.
the outside,
Like this
so
you
it
can-
makes it
We use
much easier.
And if we want to prepare very well before they come with the truck,
Let's do that.
yeah, we do all this, and here also some paper. Sometimes we do just a little block,
Yeah.
and you put the wood on it,
Yeah.
or we do a complete form complete, or in the middle, or.
Okay.
But the thing.
Oh, then you have to let it set, take it out, do.
Yeah, but if if the truck come, I don't know, Wednesday, we can do it the Monday or the Tuesday, like this, 1 day before, 2 days before. It's not dry, and we can mix with the truck lime, you know. If you do it too early and it's too dry,
Right.
after you're gonna have some cracks. It's better to let it wet.
Okay.
So for the exterior, it's not a problem, but for the thing we will use for the
Large piece,
wood,
yeah.
it's better to do it before, just 1 day before, or because it's gonna be dry enough to
To do it,
to
but
do
not
it,
too dry.
but not too dry. It's gonna mix with.
So then, everything around down
And-
the middle.
Yeah,
Okay.
easy. If we want to really do, we can also make 2, and like this, there's 1 wall.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if we do just 20 centimeters,
Yeah.
when we're gonna move the wall, we're gonna,
Yeah,
each time it's gonna end. The wall should be perfectly the size of the room. Like this, if we do
We have here 6 meters.
2, yeah, 6.3, I think. And then we're gonna have the wall.
Okay, so then each,
6. They make
So each section is 2 meters.
well, not even that. So it's 5,
it's 5 here.
550
5.15
to here.
Okay. So it's a 5 meters.
So we use a 2 meter bore. 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters,
Yeah.
and then it's easy. Okay. I'll start
Just
setting
buy
it up.
some wood.
So for Wednesday maybe?
Calling tomorrow the company, asking someone.
See when they can do it.
Yeah, when they can
So
do
I
it.
guess anytime Wednesday or later.
Yeah. And
Well.
what? Yeah, no later.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but not Saturday.
Before you I guess they're right.
Yeah.
0 hour.
Like this
Okay.
later.
Wednesday's
But we
good.
Yeah.
Thursday's good.
Thursday good.
No later.
Otherwise, it's after the retreat.
After the retreat.
Yeah.